Good morning, Elargu Shubhodaya. The theme for the month happens to be blossom. It was a very easy segue for us because now the story of our speaker today, Dr. Ravishankar Bhat, who is a Sciencepreneur. A little more about Mr. Ravishankar. We've known him also for many years, and we've asked him to talk at our event. I think 5 ವರ್ಷ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ sir, 5 years before COVID. And ever since, I think one important thing for BRICS has been communication and awareness building. So that's why we got lucky this year. And so sir is here. Of course, sir is a material scientist, a formation scientist who then did his PhD in material science, and for over 13 years has deeply rooted experience in research. But then this journey from research took him into entrepreneurship, which we don't really commonly get to see. That is the world's kind of that he's bridged. And of course, over the years, the number of awards sir has won. I don't know enough about the science field, but there's the Karnataka State Technology Awards, the Karnataka Technology Academy Award. Science Academy Award. That's a one, 2023, 22-23, right. So we're really happy today to invite Mr. Ravishankar to share his journey. Without further ado, let's begin.
Thank you, Karishma. Good morning, all. How many of you understand Kannada? All? I can speak in English, but in between I may use some Kannada words and all, just for a flow of talk. So first of all, I'm thankful to Creative Morning team, Karishma ji and Vishwesh. They recently visited our office also, and I'm thankful for this platform. I'm really happy to be with creative minds and creative people, and in this creative morning. So today's my talk will be on how we used our knowledge, research knowledge, to develop safe, eco-friendly products. So this is a simple title: How Ideas Bloom into Impact, to connect with this today's theme. So every blossom begins with a seed. This all of you know. So again, I have to introduce myself. I'm from coastal part of Karnataka, Kumta. Many people don't know about Kumta because I keep on asking while using cabs and all. Ask drivers, nimdu yavaru anta keltini. They will tell us na Mysuru. Avaru keltare nimmuru yavadu anta Kumta. Adel barutte sir anta. So many people don't know about Kumta. It's in between Mangalore and Karwar. So it's a coastal part. Many people know about Gokarna and all. So I'm from a village called Kujalli. It is 6 kilometers away from Kumta. So I studied till BSc at Kumta only. I completed my primary education in Kannada medium and government school. And then I joined degree in A.V. Baliga College, Kumta. After my completion of degree, I opted MSc Industrial Chemistry because I was interested in pharma and other type of material-related chemistry kind of. So I wanted to join industrial chemistry as a major subject. So after MSc Industrial Chemistry, I was thinking to do different any course. At that time, nanotechnology was a booming subject in our research field. So I opted material science. There were at that time only 2 universities were giving PhD in material science, Mangaluru and Gulbarga. So I got selected for one of the fellowship from BRNS, Board of Research on Nuclear Science, Government of India. So I started my research career in 2009. Okay. So I'm an entrepreneur by choice. We have business operations in India, and recently we started exporting also. So mainly we develop safe, eco-friendly products, sustainable products. In my next slides, I will explain which are all the products we are developing. I'm co-founder of BRICS LLP. Apart from like myself, Dr. Rajendra Hegde, he is into agri field, and Mr. Ravish Bhat are my partners. All of us are from scientific background. So I'm also technical advisor to one of the old pharma company in Bangalore, BPRL. where as a consultant, I visit, and there also we develop safe products. Let me get into our research, my research career. So my PhD topic was biosynthesis of metal nanoparticles. For some of you, these are all like new words, or maybe it's a new subject, but it's interesting, okay? So mainly I worked on silver and gold nanoparticles, okay? What are nanoparticles? Anyone you know? Nanoparticles are the particles which is having the size below 100 nanometers. It is invisible to see, below 100 nanometer. Okay. In nano form, the material is having a different application. With a large surface area, it has got very good property. So my idea means I want to remember my guide, and I want to thank my guide, Dr. A. Venkatraman. So we were having a very good team at university. So I opted this biosynthesis of metal nanoparticles. At that time, 2008, the biosynthesis of metal nanoparticles research started in a big way in India, in National Chemical Laboratory and in major institutions. So we started work on synthesis of nanoparticles. And also I worked on irradiation studies. After synthesizing irradiation with high beam, electron beam irradiation. And in 2013, I got selected for European Union Fellowship. I visited Valencia in Spain, and there I worked on mesoporous silica nanoparticles as a drug delivery agent. Then after my PhD, I started working on safer, sustainable products. So this slide is about brief the area which I worked. So what is biosynthesis? So there are many synthesis procedure for silver and gold nanoparticles, a chemical method. But I opted biosynthesis. I'm always interested in biology. In my BSc also, I opted chemistry, botany, geology. Since I am from nature, because we are in between Western Ghats and coastal part. So always we see different types of tree and species. So I was very much interested, and ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ನನಗೆ ಅನಿಸ್ತಿತ್ತು ನನಗೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ಒಂದು ನೇಚರ್ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೈ ಡ್ರೀಮ್ ವಾಸ್ ಟು ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗಿಂತ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನಂದು ಯಾವತ್ತು. ಸೊ ಐ ವಾಂಟೆಡ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಅದರ್ಸ್, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಮೆನಿ ಆಫ್ ಮೈ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ಮೇಟ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ ದೇ ಆಪ್ಟೆಡ್ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರಿಂಗ್. ನನಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಐ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಸ್ಟಡೀಸ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಫುಲ್ ಟು ಮೈ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಅಂದರೆ ನಾನು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನೋ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ನನಗೆ ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್ ಮೈ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ. ಸೊ ನೇಚರ್ ಪ್ಲೇಡ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಪೈರ್ಡ್ ಮೀ ಟು ಆಪ್ಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ನಾನು MSc ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿಯಲ್ ಕೆಮಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ ಕೆಮಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ಸಮ್ವೇರ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ರಿಲೇಟಿಂಗ್ ದಟ್ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಟು ಬಯಾಲಜಿ ಓನ್ಲಿ. ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ಐ ಆಪ್ಟೆಡ್ biosynthesis of nanoparticles. So chemical synthesis, it has got advantage because we can get similar shaped nanoparticles. But in biosynthesis, we will get irregular shaped nanoparticles after synthesis. But that is also has got very good antimicrobial and anti-cancerous property. So this is very detailed. If you want, I can explain in next slides. This is brief about my research papers and all. So if you, there is on Google Scholar, if you go and search for scientist, you will come to know what are the publications by that author. And main publication is not important. How many people are citing your research is important in research field. Many people, they publish, but not like in good impact factor journal and all. But we published in very good impact factor journal. And H-index, if anybody in academic field, they will come to know what is this slide about, okay? So this is the first work I started during my PhD. Using the image here is, anybody know what is this? Fungi. So it is oyster mushroom, okay? It is called oyster mushroom. So I used this extract. I have prepared this extract of oyster mushroom, treated with silver nitrate. So there is one, the flavonoids present in it will reduce silver Ag+ to Ag0. Ag0 means in nano form. So in nano form, it works very well, okay? So how it works, like for example, in silver sulfur, the cream used for wound healings, we used silver sulfur. But if we use silver nanoparticle in a very minute dosage, it will, for example, if we use any product, silver sulfur in cream, it may take 1 week to heal the wound. But if we use nanoparticle-based biosynthesized nanoparticles, it may heal in 2-3 days, which we worked in. We work for wound healing studies on wound healing studies along with the hospitals. Okay, so I used oyster mushroom, which we collected from Forest College, Sirsi. So here another procedure we invented is photoirradiation. See, I was not getting a result with many type of like microwave irradiation and all. So I was not feeling good, so not getting result and all. Somehow I kept the oyster mushroom extract and silver nitrate solution and went to canteen to have tea. When I came back, the color was changed. You can see the color change. See, this is before reaction. When sunlight is exposed, you can see the color change. So this is the indication of there is a formation of nanoparticles, okay? So I was surprised. Then I validated it with different instrumentation technique like UV visible spectrophotometer and all. So this is how, with the sunlight irradiation, then as a scientist, we need to validate it, or with the support of evidence, we have to show, yes, with sunlight only it is happening. So we have to keep solution with extract in a dark chamber and some with the exposure to sunlight. So we have to prove that there is no formation of nanoparticles when it kept in dark. So with a different, with a different technique, we proved that. You can see this is the irregular shaped nanoparticles using transmission electron microscope. So this is UV visible. The peak shows that there is a formation. So you can see the nanoparticles. So this is the research on nanoparticle synthesis. But as a researcher, this is not only for publication. So what are the application? So we studied this as antimicrobial studies on different bacteria and fungi on the petri plates, on microbes and all. We got very good result, and if you go through this paper, you will come to know. So we got very good this one, and this is published in a very high impact factor journal. Similarly, similar method I applied to gold nanoparticles. Gold nanoparticles, when this sodium, the fungal extract treated with gold chloride, which is very costlier, but we use in very minute form. It will change the color into purple, okay? So this is without formation of nanoparticles. When it is exposure to sunlight, there is a formation of nanoparticles. Then confirm it with different techniques like atomic force microscopes, scanning electron microscope, and all. You can see there is a core shell morphology in the structure. Then we published this anti-cancer studies. We studied anti-cancer properties of gold nanoparticles, and all. So this is about gold and silver nanoparticles. I hope it's very difficult for you to understand. So I will very fast. I will move all these slides. It's a core research which I carried out. So this is about silica nanoparticle. What is silica nanoparticles? It has a 3 nanometer pores. You can load any drug in it. It's like honeycomb structure. You can load the drug and use it for drug delivery. We have used it to delay the coagulation process. See, in certain operations, the blood clot blood delay coagulation, we need that drug. So we used silica nanoparticles to draw thrombin as a responsive gated silica. So we used the drug which will delay the blood coagulation, and it is published in American Chemical Society, one of the high impact factor journal. Similarly, we have studied targeted cancer drug delivery, which is published in Royal Chemical Society. And also we published 2 patents for nanoparticles for packaging material. So these slides are just to show with research and PhD and all, you will get patience and perseverance. So for doing research and all, you should have very much patience and all. See, many times your research publication get rejected from the professors and all. You have to keep on trying the lab experiment and all. So it's not for all. So patience. So which helped me in my entrepreneurship journey. So I want to connect my research journey to the entrepreneurship journey. So this is how my career started, with a very good research background and good publications, good team and all. And I had good experience in Valencia, Spain, with very good research facilities and all. Then I finished my PhD in 2014. So only for 4 months I worked in Vittal Mallya Scientific Research Foundation as a scientist, UB Group. At that time, UB Group was funding research projects and all. But somehow afterwards, they stopped funding. And then, along with my partners, we thought what to do. Either we have to opt for a job or to start with our own venture. Okay, then we sat and discussed. We thought, let us use our research knowledge to develop safe products and all. So that is how it started. So these are all the lessons from my research, this one, how it helped my entrepreneurship journey. So any data you have to validate with, you have to prove it with this one, and problem solving. Many times you will face problems. Collaboration is networking. I can't do it alone. With a team, with a good team, we have to do it. And ethically, we are responsible. If we are using soap nut shikakai, means it should be there, like that, the ethical, this one. So this is about how we can apply research skills to as an entrepreneurship. So these are all simple slides. I don't want to focus on this. So the main course, or main part of our talk, is how I utilized our research knowledge to develop. So now we have strong research background and technical know-how. What are the ingredients in all the products, and how we can develop safer alternative to such a products. So then in 2015, we started Biological Research Innovation Center and Solution. So BRICS is the short form. Actually, it's a different, this one. We can't tell a very big name, Biological Research Innovation Center and Solution. So our vision is to, as I mentioned, to develop safe and eco-friendly products. So it's all research-driven products. It's not for example, if you are developing a fabric wash, means it's not a simple product. We have worked, and I will explain what are the advantage. Maybe you have seen the main ingredients which we used in our product. So this is reetha in Hindi. In English, it is soap nut. So in Kannada, antwalakai, Telugu, kukutkai, I think. So like this is the nature's gift to clean. Antwalakai. Nam kade atlakai antana heltare. In Mangalore, norekai antare. So different region, in different language they will call. So this is native variety. This also having different species. You have seen maybe the bigger one like Rudraksh, but the pulp will be very less, and it will be like golden or yellowish color. So this is mainly from Western Ghats region. This soap nut, which we brought from our native place. We have formed a farmers network and all. We directly buy from them. So this has got, I will tell you what is the science behind it, okay? And this is called shikakai, the second image. So this has got this much big pot, but we have made it short. This is called shikakai, okay? So our ancestors or our they were using same as a surfactant, okay? So why need natural cleaners? Maybe you all know, okay? See, imagine before 1930 or 1920, what Indian we were using. There were no detergent powder, no soaps before colonization. What we were using? We were using these type of natural surfactant. Maybe in region-wise, this is different, but because, for example, in North India, for body wash and all, they used to use uptan, like a combination of soil and some herbs and all. In our region, I discussed with my grandmother and all, they were using reetha only for hair wash, for body wash, to soak the cloth and wash the cloth. And in our region, there is one tree bark, was like acacia species. They use tree bark to use as a cloth wash. And ash as a dish cleaning, this one. And leftover lemon and tamarind extract to wash. At that time, still, they were using copper and brass vessel. So lemon and tamarind extract is very good for copper and brass vessel. So, like this, we were not using any type of chemical surfactants, chemicals. That's why they were healthy. Okay. Even the simple food, everything. The lifestyle was sustainable lifestyle. Okay. Sustira Jivana Shaili. So, as a scientist, we thought, E segmentally work marana. Let us start work on this segment. See, of course, we can work on food. It is very much adulterated. You have seen what are the ingredients used. But apart from developing products, we want to add value to soap nut and shikakai. See, before we started in 2015, in our region, soap nut price was 10 rupees per kg. Okay. Nobody was interested to go and collect. ಯಾಕೆ ಸರ್ ಅದು ಯಾರು ತಗೋತಾರೆ ಸರ್ ಅದು ಏನು ಯೂಸ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಇಲ್ಲ ಯೂಸ್ ಇದೆ ನಾವು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ ನೀವು ತಂದು ಕೊಡಿ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ವಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಪೇಯಿಂಗ್ ಮೋರ್ 30 to 35 rupees at that time. ತೊಗೊಂಡು ಬನ್ನಿ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್. Now maybe around 65 to 70 rupees we are paying. In market it's more than 100 because transportation ಎಲ್ಲ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. So as a scientist we have to think, add value to the product, create product which is efficient as same as chemical driven products. Okay, that is also important. Ella ಮಾಡಿ if it is not working, it is not removing dirt, it is not cleaning our hands, means what is the use? So that is our responsibility as a scientist. A safer alternative product to chemically driven product. So I was mentioning, so what is before 1930 or colonization, we were using all these natural surfactant, which is nature's gift to clean. So ಇದನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನೀವು ಮಾಡ್ರಪ್ಪ ಅಂತ ನೇಚರ್ it has given us. But of course pricing, ಅವಾಗೇನು ಪ್ರೈಸಿಂಗ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ವೆನ್ ಇದು ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟ್ ಇದು ಅಡ್ವರ್ಟೈಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಏನು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್, so we changed our minds. Advertisement daily when you was washing powder means it should create lather. If it is not lathering means it is not good product. Sir, ನೊರೆನೇ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಏನು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ no. So scientifically, lather or lathering is not related to cleaning. Okay, it's just a phenomenon, or it's a illusion that it's cleaning. It's just act as a tracker while cleaning the vessels and all. It's a tracker, but lathering is not related to cleaning. That's why. But we thought that due to advertisement and all, foaming means it cleans well. So we made mind that if more foam, I will buy. Then they started adding more chemicals. So what are the chemicals? The first letter, sodium lauryl sulfate in all products, shaving cream, detergent, toothpaste, everywhere sodium lauryl sulfate, lauryl ether sulfate, ammonium sulfate. Okay. These are the commonly used surfactants. Surfactants means which will clean the dirt, which will help to remove the oil and dirt. And also it gives good lather and all. Again, they started using foaming agents and additional foam creating agents, foam boosters and all. Because customers want more foam means more effective. So we thought, it's all depends on us. If we change our lifestyle, they will bring a good product, or we will bring a good product. So I will come to food this one later. Then hand wash. Apart from this, there are many ingredients they use, like triclosan, okay, different or phthalates. So it's a big list. So, okay, food not or ketchup, body cream. They use different emulsifying agents, and especially for fragrance, they use so much chemicals. So we are so much, tumba chanagide smell. But how much chemicals used in that, we have to think, okay. Toothpaste. We start our day with chemicals. So, see, once we tried a toothpaste without any chemical surfactant or any chemical, harmful chemical, we gave it to some of our friends. They were not at all happy with the product because there is no foam anta. Andre no freshness, no foam. But clean agide andre clean agide. So andre ashtu we made up mind nore illa andre no. But before toothpaste, what we were using, many of you know, neem sticks. ನಮ್ಮ ಕಡೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇದ್ಲು ಆಯಿತಾ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಪೌಡರ್, ತುಂಬ ಪೌಡರ್ ಸಿಗತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಪೌಡರ್ ಈಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಸೇಫ್. ಈಗ ವಿಕೋ ಅಂದರೆ ಐ ಶುಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ದ ಬ್ರ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ನೇಮ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಲ್, ಬಟ್ ಅದು ಆ ಪೌಡ್ರು ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಸೇಫ್. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಗುಡ್ ಇಫ್ ವಿ ಯೂಸ್ ದಟ್ ಟೈಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಪೌಡರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಲ್. ಬಟ್ ನಮ್ಮದು ಮೈಂಡ್ ನಾವು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ತುಂಬ ಕಷ್ಟ ಇದೆ. ಈವನ್ ಫಾರ್ ಅವರ್ ಕಿಡ್ಸ್ ನಾನು ವಿದೌಟ್ ಇದು ತಂದು ಕೊಟ್ಟೆ ಅವನಿಗೆ, ಬಟ್ ಹಿ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ. ದಟ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ಟು ಟೀಚ್ ದೆಮ್. ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಫಾರ್ ಕ್ಲೀನಿಂಗ್, ಫಾರ್ ಟು ಕೀಪ್ ಅವರ್ ಮೌತ್ ಫ್ರೆಶ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ವಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಅವರ್ ಟೈಮ್ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇರಬೇಕು. ವಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಅವರ್ ಡೇ ವಿತ್ ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ಸ್, ಓಕೆ. ದೆನ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಅವರ್ ಜರ್ನಿ. ಫೇಸ್ ವಾಶ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಕ್ರೀಮ್ ಹಚ್ಕೋತೀವಿ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಪರ್ಫ್ಯೂಮ್ ಹಾಕ್ಕೋತೀವಿ, ಓಕೆನಾ. ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್. ಪೌಡ್ರು ಇದು ಎಲ್ಲ ಬ್ಯೂಟಿ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ತಿನ್ನೋದು ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಡಲ್ಟ್ರೇಟೆಡ್. ಸೊ ವೈ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಕ್ಲೀನರ್ಸ್ ವಿ ನೀಡ್. ಸೊ ದೆನ್ ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಲೋಕಲ್ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಟಿಗೋಸ್ಕರ ನಾವು ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಅಡಿಷನ್ ಟು ದ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಕ್ಲೀನರ್ಸ್, ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಆ್ಯಡ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಟು ಸಚ್ ಕ್ರಾಪ್ಸ್. ದೆನ್ ಫಾರ್ಮರ್ಸ್, ಓಕೆ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಇದೆ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ, ನಮ್ಮದು ಫೆನ್ಸಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಇದೆ, ಸೋಪ್ ನಟ್ ಹಾಕೋಣ. Shikakai, it's a shrub with a thorn and all. It's difficult to collect. But now Tumkuru, Magadi, allala, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನಾವು ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. They will collect. So, see, ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ, ಸಾರಿ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ಸೋ ಮಚ್ ಕನ್ನಡ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಇಫ್ ವಿ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಒನ್ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್, at least we should give value to the source, the end users, and also we employed people, ಅವ್ರಿಗೂ ಅದು ಖುಷಿ ಅನಿಸ್ಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಹೌ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಕ್ಲೀನರ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಎ ಸೈಂಟಿಸ್ಟ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಥಿಂಕ್ ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಮೇಕ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಇಂಗ್ರೀಡಿಯೆಂಟ್ ವಿಚ್ ಈಸ್ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಿಬಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ಕ್ಲೀನಿಂಗ್? Saponin. So saponin is richly present in soap nut and shikakai. It is well proven, and many research papers and all they have published. So saponin is the ingredients. So as a scientist, we have to think to extract a very good amount of saponin from these two ingredients that we have used, like our technology and all. We have extract every batch. We extract saponin from this extract, and that only this is the base in our product, soap nut and shikakai. So with this we have developed all the products, like starting from fabric wash, dish wash, surface cleaner, toiletener. You may think all the products we have used soap nut and shikakai. Yes, then what is the difference? There is a difference. See, for toiletener you need a very strong extract combination. For hand wash you may need very mild combination of soap nut shikakai, and we used additional extract as a moringa leaf extract for hand wash, neem extract for face wash, and lemon and tamarind extract for dish wash. Like that we have used our research skills to implement and develop all these stuff product. So this I will come to later. Okay. So we started our BRICS journey not by developing the cleaning products and all. We started with urban terrace gardening. Okay. So I forgot to mention what is our first initiative to promote safe food practices. Grow your own food, okay, at your home, terrace gardening, balcony gardening and all. We started to train people that how to grow without any chemical manure or chemical pesticides and all. See, safe and functional food is a very good topic now. Very we have to think whether we are eating tomato, whether the tomato we are eating is really that much nutritious or just a tomato with pulp and all. But we are not thinking, we are just using tomato. But is it a functional food? That we have to think. See, we can't blame farmers. ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ನಮ್ಮ 1 week we want herbs, very high demand. No, but it has tomato ಅಂದರೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ತಿಂಗಳ this much month it has to grow, it is to ripen, and we have to use it. So we can't farmers, we can't blame farmers. Let us become farmers. Just grow tomatoes on your terrace, at least green herbs like palak, or this one, weekly and all. So we started training urban gardeners or those who are interested in terrace gardening and all. So that is how the earlier revenue generation. We charged people every week. We used to conduct the workshop for 20 people. We charged people. And we developed safe agri products like Sasya Rakshak is one of the product with 10 different plant extract like Vitex nigundo, Lucky Sapontivi, Calotropis, Vinca rosea, like that, which is traditionally known as insecticide. Earlier, they used to spray with Vitex nigundo extract. We made a combination which will definitely kill like mealybugs and aphids and all, which will suck the sap from the leaves and all. So we developed such products initially. And neem shakti, using neem oil, and all these safer gardening products. But as an entrepreneur, we should think it should be continuous, the revenue generation and all. See, I'm basically scientist, but as an entrepreneur, we can't, we have to generate revenue year after year. So, during our workshop conversation, many people, they were saying, sir, can you find any alternative for portable water? We are using portable water for gardening, okay? If we use washing machine water to recycle it, use it, there is a patch on the soil and my plants are not healthy. Then we thought it's a good this one. Then we started researching on these certain. So urban gardening and that urban gardening workshop or terrace gardening helped us to create created in that workshops and all, how to use water from the washing machine, how to collect the washing from the sink and use it for gardening or use it for any secondary purpose. That was our objective. So we started working on a combination of extract and all. And many of our customers, they are using water from gardening and doing it like they are using it for terrace gardening and all. It's safe, and we studied on soil whether it is biodegradable and all. It's safe, and plants are also healthy because we have not used any chemical surfactants, parabens, triclosan and all. So that is the first product we worked is fabric wash. Okay. This is the fabric wash we worked in 2017. We launched in December 2017. One of the event we conduct, Garden City Farmers is the NGO. Uta from your Tota is the event. Every 3 months we conduct. Many urban gardeners from Bengaluru and all, they visit that event. It is just to promote urban gardening. Grow your own food. Eat what you grow what you eat was this one. So we launched our product in that, and we asked our customers to reuse water or at least collect water from washing machines and reuse for gardening. So as you know, our BRICS, the tagline is rethink to rebuild. So we have to keep on thinking how to rebuild our ecosystem. See, we always, the humans think that we are only like, ನಾವು ಮನುಷ್ಯರು ನಾವೊಬ್ಬರೇ ಜಗತ್ತಿನಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ಇರಬೇಕು, but there are other organisms around us. ಅವ್ರಿಗೂ ಒಂದು ಬದುಕಬೇಕು ಇದು ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಇದಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ನಾವು ವಿ ಹಾರ್ಮ್ ಅವರ್ ನೇಚರ್. ಫಾರ್ ಅವರ್ ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್ generation, we have to keep a very good earth and ecosystem. So that is also our one of the objective. So like this, we have developed all the products. So if in a home, we use a dishwash, we use surfacener, we use toiletner. So every product should be like free of toxic chemicals. At least if you are not reusing water, sir, I don't have time to reuse water. At least you feel good that I am not adding chemicals to the environment. The outgoing water, we call it as grey water from your home is not harming the lake. You may be knowing the Bellandur Lake situation earlier. There was a foam. It is due to surfactants, okay, sulfate, phosphates and all. So phosphate, it will not generate foam, but it will help to generate foam. Okay, it will as a water thinner. It will many areas the hard water problem, so they use more phosphate. So another cause of phosphate is eutrophication. You may be seeing a thin green layer on the lake. That is called eutrophication. So if you go, so as I said, all topic it has we need more time to explain. So each ingredient has got its own side effects. Sodium lauryl sulfate. One time usage may not cause any cancer and all, but repeated usage, as for brushing also, for shaving also, for bathing, everything, if we use chemicals means, see our skin has, when you apply oil, it will, it has absorbing property. Okay, of course it will absorb chemicals also. If you read research papers on urinary bladder cancer and all, how it occurs. The excessive chemicals which is not passing through our urine will settle in urinary bladder and it causes cancer. So each ingredient has got its own side effects and all. So we have plenty of natural alternative. I'm not saying that buy our product, it is set up. You can do it yourself. First thing we will promote is take the reetha from your native or market, soak it, okay? Within 3 or 4 hours, you will get very good pulpy juice kind of thing. It's called extract. And scientifically, it's extract. It's nothing but juice extracted from the reetha. When you warm the water, it will release the saponin very fast. But don't boil it. So certain temperatures, like 30 to 40 degree, if you warm water, or 40, 45 degree, it will release a very good saponin content. If more than 80 degree, the saponin may lose. These are all some technical, this one we maintain. So it will give very good extract. Our grandmother, she used, for now only she is 92 years old, she used reetha extract. So you can do it yourself. Not that you buy our products or any safe product. You can do, but if you don't have time, ಈಗ main ಇರೋದೇ ಅದು, ನಮ್ಗೆ ಟೈಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್. You give ready one, then we are there, okay? So shikakai also a good alternative. Sir was telling the mother was doing that hibiscus extract. These are all additional, as a conditioner you can use. So earlier they were using, now we can also use. Just overnight you soak it and use it. But you can't keep it for 2-3 days and all. It's a natural. That's why they will add preservative, parabens and all, to keep it for 2 years and all. So try to do it yourself, DIY, okay? That is our this one. That is why we started giving workshops and all. And so for those who don't have time, we are there, okay? So you may be thinking, what is the innovation? Only in all our product, it's a simple reetha and shikakai extract and other extract which we used, and also safer thickeners like xanthan gum, guar gum and all. But one product here I want to mention, which I used my research knowledge. So here you can see, earlier I mentioned about my scientific research paper and all. Here I use soap nut extract to develop silver nanoparticles. So you may be thinking silver is also chemical, but silver in form, it is not having toxicity and all. That also we have studied. It is passing through our body and it is not remaining in our body. Okay, so silver in nano form, it's safe. Okay, so we have developed microwave irradiation synthesis of soap nut mediated silver nanoparticle. What is the advantage? Soap nut is a surfactant. So we developed natural stain remover on fabrics. Okay. So there are many brands or stain removing agent with a lot of chemicals, bleaching agents and all. So it will remove the dirt. But this product with soap nut concentrated extract and core shell morphology, the core will be of silver nanoparticle and shell will be of soap nut extract that we studied with atomic force microscopy. I'm not just telling the story, it's a scientifically backed experiment. So what is the role of nanoparticle is, it acts as like a catalyst. It will go deep into the fabrics and helps to remove the stains. We have studied on different stains like enzymatic stains, particular stains, oxidizable stains. So researchers, we should think with a single product, we should remove all type of stains. In other, this one, chemical, for oil stains you use this, for ink stains you use this. But here I agree that with this ink stains only 70% it will go. But many stains like tea stains, ketchup, wine, or so you can easily remove the stain remover. So this slide is to show how we can, with our scientific background, we can develop safer alternative. So apart from that, there are a lot of benefits with the safer and natural products. In case of stain remover, it is efficiently remove all types of stains. It's gentle on fabrics. If you use chemical types of stains, it may harm the texture of the fabrics or the fibers in it and all. So it's safe. And it is, we have worked with, in collaboration with CIRCOT, Central Institute on Research on Cotton Technology. It's a 100-year-old organization. And it is approved by CIRCOT. So we have worked on cotton fabrics, silk fabrics and all. And we got funding for this innovation also. So why I want to mention it, if you have very good knowledge or if you want, if you have very good skill on that product, you can apply for this type of funding to create such products, okay? And of course, they will see how we generate employment and value addition. So you can see the image from our native Halakit tribes. They are helping us to collect soap nut and all. So suitable product for green and sustainable lifestyles, okay? So this is our motto. Another stage of bloom, okay? Impact of BRICS LLP, how our products are, all of you know about sustainable development goal, right? So we want to abide or we want to work in line with these goals. And we got sustainability certificate from Green Signature also for working in many of this area. Some of this one is like life below water, climate action, and clean cities, yeah, and water and all. So if you develop product which is in line with the sustainable development goal, definitely your products are different from others. As I mentioned, I always wanted to be different from others. So we got certification also. It's just for claiming and all. We got certification. They audited our firm. Not only the products, the procedure involved, like using water for manufacturing, and after cleaning vessels, what we are doing. And after removing the extract from the shells, what we will do? We will do it, we will convert it into manure. Okay. Seeds we are not using for extract. Seeds, what we will do? We are giving for NGO who are like growing plants and, for example, Adamya Chetana, Green Sundays, every Sunday they plant trees in different parts of Bengaluru. So these seeds we give it to the NGOs. And what are the other impacts? She was mentioning we are using, I forgot your name. So. So we were using plastic bottles for packaging. Yes, we are using plastic bottles for packaging. We worked on safer, like glass and all we have used. But before launching, we have tried that. But the damage due to the transportation and also the cost involved. As I mentioned, we want to reach more people. See, if we use glass means the cost will be around, for example, here hand wash, we are sending 50 rupees for bottle means, glass means 60 to 65 we have to sell. Then people may not buy it. So what is the safe, good idea is, you start with plastic, ask them to recycle. If they are not able to do it, we will collect back the plastic. Karishma madam may be knowing that we are collecting back the cans from the customer. And if you go to our YouTube channel, how we are reusing the cans for next order and all, we have shown in a video form how we will treat it, different procedure to reuse the cans. Apart from that, we have refill centers. One can come with the glass bottle or any containers to our office or the event. We regularly attend events like Ragi Kana, Bhumi Sante, Purna Sante, different parts of Bengaluru. We keep our with the tap and this one. You can bring your own container and fill the products. These are all the steps we took to for recycling of plastics, and also we have collaborated with organization which they reuse the plastic in a proper way on a sustainable practice. We even the label, backside label also we give it. We will not throw or we will not give it to the BBMP. We will give in a proper way. That also we have video. So this is how we are trying. Of course, plastic is not good, but let us use it in responsible way. So these are all the steps we are following, and also we are more connected to the customers. If any customers want this type of delivery or don't send with the box and all, that also we are doing. And in Amazon packing, we are not using only newspaper, recycled papers we are using. For billing, for invoice, if needed only, we take printout, and that too recyclable paper. Okay, these are all the steps. So for that, we have received the certification that even our production procedure, our operations are in sustainable way. So, and societal impact, you can see it is not harming the lakes and reservoir. There are life below water also. Okay, there are very many species which is endemic and all. So it is not harming this one, and that we studied in biodegradable studies and all. And you can reuse the water, reuse, and also we are somehow we are connecting with farmers, and we are giving more value to the crops. It's like additional income. It's not a it's like a commercial crop or a forest crop. Okay, many of these trees are in forest. They have to go there and collect, and we have to pay the tax. Tax means Biodiversity Act. We have to pay some amount of tax, like 1%, for collecting from forest. So these are all the things we are doing, and somehow we are feeling good that we are developing such products. We are working with people who are like-minded people. But only thing is, this take times. It's all educational, all knowledge-based product. See, many of you, if you Karishma ji is giving one hand wash bottle to you. After washing, you may not feel no foam or anything, but you just test with a small oil drop or dirt and all. It is cleaning, okay? But that 99% killing formula, I don't claim, because it's a myth, okay? How with 10 seconds, how we can kill this one? So it's not a killing formula. So it's, see, it is a detaching, okay? If any microorganism, it will detach, it will pass through. So there are good microorganism also, which is, because ಈಗ ನಾವು ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಬಂದ್ರೂ ವಾಶ್ ಮಾಡು, ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ವಾಶ್ ಮಾಡು ಅಂತ. ಬಟ್ ಆ ಗುಡ್ ಮೈಕ್ರೋರಿಸಮ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಲೂಸಿಂಗ್. ನಾವು ಮೊದಲೆಲ್ಲ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ we used to play in soil and all. Now ಎಲ್ಲೂ ಸಾಯಿಲೇ ಕಾಣಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆನಾ, ಹೋಗಿ ಬಂದ್ರೂ ವಾಶ್ ಯುವರ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಸ್ ಗೋ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಕೋವಿಡ್. ಸೊ ಆ ಥರ ಮೈಂಡ್ ಸೆಟ್ಟನ್ನು ಅವರ್ ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್ ಜನ್ರೇಷನ್ಗೆ ನಾವು, ನಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಆದಷ್ಟು ನಾವು ತಿಳಿಸೋಣ. ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಕನ್ವೆ ದಿಸ್ ಮೆಸೇಜ್. ಅಫ್ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಈ ಫುಡ್ಡಲ್ಲಿ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಕೆಚಪ್, ಮಯೋನೀಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ ಸೋ ಮಚ್ ಅಡಲ್ಟ್ರೇಟೆಡ್. ಬಟ್ ಕಿಡ್ಸ್ ವಿ ಕಾಂಟ್ ಅವಾಯ್ಡ್. ವಿ ಕಾಂಟ್ ಮೇಕ್ ಕೆಚಪ್ ನಾವು ಅದೇ ಥರ ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಚರಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. So at least search for safer. See, ketchup means, I will give one example of a tomato ketchup or mayonnaise. So ketchup every home idde irattalva. So see, you try to do it in your home. Ketchup ಎಷ್ಟು ಅದು ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ, ಎಷ್ಟು how much tomato pulp is needed to make a ketchup. But in industry level, they can't use 90% of this one. So what they will use what you call flavoring agents. Similarly, tomato thara create ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ flavors they will use, and some builders like, see, you have to 60% tomato extract or the pulp you are using means other 40% how to fill that this one. So additives they add. They may claim that it is safe, but on prolonged use or daily use, some of you may not use daily, but daily use and all, definitely it will affect the gut health and this one. So in mayonnaise, they use emulsifiers. Okay, it's nothing but oil and milk do emulsification. Like cream we make, whatever the cream we use is emulsification is the scientific word. Oil and water phase. When you heat the oil phase and water phase, there should be a agent to combine both in a cream form. If you don't use emulsifier, the oil layer will separate and water layer will separate. Okay, so emulsifier, it is definitely chemicals. Stay safe andru chemical is chemical. Okay, so we should think whether mayonnaise beka bedva anta, we should think. At least ನಮ್ಮ ಕಿಡ್ಸ್ಗೆ ನಾವು we will pass on that these are all the chemicals. See, all of us, including me, observation capacity ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಾ ಆರ್ ಫೋನ್. ಸಿ, ನಮಗೆ ಮೊದಲೆಲ್ಲ ಏನಿತ್ತು, ಫೋನ್ ಇಲ್ದಿರುವಾಗ ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಈ ಮರ ಇಷ್ಟು ದೊಡ್ಡದಿತ್ತು ಹೋಗುವಾಗ, ಈಗ ಬೆಳೀತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ. ಈಗ ಮರನೂ ನೋಡಲ್ಲ, ಪಕ್ಷಿನೂ ಏನಿದೆ ಅಂತ ನೋಡಲ್ಲ. ಇಫ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಗ್ರೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ಮೆಟ್ರೋ ಆರ್ ಬಸ್, ನಾವು ಏನು ನೋಡ್ತೀವಿ ಹೇಳಿ? ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಬೇರೆಯವ್ರು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಇವನಿಯಪ್ಪ ನನ್ನ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ ಅಂತ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ನಾವು ನೋಡೋದೇನು ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ನೋಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಸೊ ನನ್ನ ಫೀಲು ನಾವು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಕೆಪಾಸಿಟಿ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗ್ತಾಯಿದೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳದ್ದು ಇನ್ನೂ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗ್ತಾಯಿದೆ. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಪೇಷನ್ಸು ಇದೂ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗ್ತಾಯಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವೇಷನ್. ನಾವು ನೋಡಿ, ಈಗ ಒಂದು ಬಸ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವೇಷನ್ ಕೆಪಾಸಿಟಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಎ ಸಸ್ಟೈನಬಲ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಸ್ಟೈಲ್ ನಾವು ಆದಷ್ಟು ಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ, ಈಗ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ವಿ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆನ್ ಗೂಗಲ್ ಮ್ಯಾಪ್. ಬಟ್ ನೀವು ಬಸ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು ಓಡಾಡಿದ್ರೆ, ಈ ಅಂಗಡಿ ಮುಂದೆ ನೀನು ಹೋಗಿ ಇಳಿದು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ನೂ ಈ ಅಂಗಡಿ ಹತ್ರ ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಅಂತ ಅಷ್ಟು ನೀವು ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೀನು ರೈಟ್ ತೊಗೊಂತೇಳಿ. ಆ ಥರ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವೇಷನ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಲೂಸಿಂಗ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ದಟ್ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವೇಷನ್. ವೈ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಸ್ಸಿಂಗ್ ಈಸ್, ನಾವು ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಚರ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ, ಸ್ಮೆಲ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ ಇದು, ಬಟ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ದ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಲೇಬಲ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್. ಮೆನಿ ಆಫ್ ದೆಮ್ ಹೈಡಿಂಗ್ ದ ಇಂಗ್ರೀಡಿಯೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ಆರ್ ಮೇ ಬಿ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ಅ ಕೋಡ್ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್, INS ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್, INS ಏನೋ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ. ಬಟ್ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದಟ್ ingredient? Go through the back door. See, many they will claim, some of the brands they came natural, but backside only the first two ingredients like aloe vera and neem is the natural. In the last one, shampoo base QS. What is that shampoo base? Go through the Google, shampoo base. In every product they mention shampoo base. Nowadays ChatGPT you are using. What is that shampoo base? Then it will come. At least 10 base. Base means like ours is base made up of soap nut shikakai. It is the base, the extract. Okay. And we use guargum as a thickener or this one. So shampoo base, for that shampoo base, they add aloe vera, neem, and all. Or only that is natural. So go through it today and search in ChatGPT or any Gemini and all, what is shampoo base? Then you will come to know what are the chemicals we are using, okay? So observation, namdu eno samarthya eno capacity ide, just observe, tagolta iruvaga, we will see only price and volume, but not the ingredients. So there are ingredients which is really bad, like triclosan, phthalates and all. Adarna ನೀವು avoid. ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ingredients without that we can't make, which comes in organic category also. Like sodium chloride also chemical, but it's a salt. Okay na? ಅದೇ ಥರ potassium salt ಬೇರೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. So we use potassium and sodium as a preservative. So when you use in certain level, microorganisms will not grow. For example, ನೀವು pickle, our grandmother or mother and all, they used to keep in salt. So it's a natural preservative. And also moringa leaf extract also very good preservative. And some potassium salts also very good preservative. So parabens, they are using as a preservative in many products. Okay, paraben free anta barta ide, but what is the alternative they are using? That they are not disclosing. Okay, sulfate free anta heltare. We think that sodium lauryl sulfate is only the SLS free anta heltare, but there are many ammonium lauryl sulfate. They use ammonium lauryl sulfate. That is also form of sulfate only. And on label SLS free, but what is they are using? ALS, ammonium lauryl sulfate. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಸರ್ಕೋಸಿನೇಟ್ ಅಂತ ಆ ಥರ ಇದೆ, ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ವೆರಿ ಬಿಗ್ ಇದು. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಇಫ್ ಎನಿ ವೆಂಡರ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಸೆಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಏನಿಂದ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಪ್ಪ ನೀವು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿ, ಅದಾಯ್ತಾ? ಆ ಥರ ಇದು ಮಾಡೋದು. ಸರ್ಚ್ ಫಾರ್ ಸೇಫರ್ ಆಲ್ಟರ್ನೇಟಿವ್, ಗೈಡ್ ಯುವರ್ ಕಿಡ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್ ಜನರೇಷನ್ ದಟ್ ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಅಡಾಪ್ಟ್ ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಸ್ಟೈಲ್. ನಾಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ದಿಸ್ ಇನ್ ಫುಡ್ಡು ಅದು ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಸ್ಟೈಲ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು? ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು ನೋ, ಕ್ಯಾರಿ ಅವರ್ ಓನ್ ಬ್ಲಾಟರು, ಆದಷ್ಟು ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಯೂಸನ್ನು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲೇ ಕಾಂಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ತಯಾರಿಕೆ ಮಾಡೋದು. ವಿ ಟ್ರೈನ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಹೌ ಟು ಕಾಂಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ ದಟ್ ವರ್ಕ್ಶಾಪ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಲ್. ವಿ ಟ್ರೈನ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಏರೋಬಿಕ್ ಕಂಪೋಸ್ಟ್, ಅನಾರೋಬಿಕ್ ಕಂಪೋಸ್ಟು. ಓನ್ಲಿ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ ನಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಟೈಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಡೋಂಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟೈಮ್, ಯು ಕಾಂಟ್ ಡೂ ಕಾಂಪೋಸ್ಟ್, ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಸೆಗ್ರಿಗೇಟ್ ದ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ ಅ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ವೇ. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಸ್ಟೈಲಲ್ಲಿ ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ನಾವು ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಫಾಲೋ. ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ದಿ ಕಿಡ್ಸ್, ಇಫ್ ವಿ ಕನ್ವೆ ಇನ್ ಗುಡ್ ವೇ, ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಅಡಾಪ್ಟ್. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಇಂಪ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ವಿ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್. ಆಫ್ ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ಆಲ್ ಪೇಷನ್ಸ್, ಸಸ್ಟೈನಬಿಲಿಟಿ, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ಡ್ ಮೀ ಅ ಲಾಟ್. ನೀವು ಅದು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Okay, it's a nice line. So flower does not think of competing with the flower next to it. Okay. So blossomಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಲಿ ಅಂತ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ದೀಸ್ ಟೈಪ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್. ಸೊ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಮೆನಿ ಆಫ್ ವಿ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ವಿತ್ ಅದರ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಮೆನಿ ಪೀಪಲ್, ಅವನು BE ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನಾನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಓಕೆನಾ? ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ರು ಯಾರೋ ಕಾರ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ರು ಅಂದರೆ ನಾವು ತೊಗೋಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ತುಂಬ ಅದೊಂದು ನಮ್ಮದು ಮನುಷ್ಯರದ್ದು ವೀಕ್ನೆಸ್. ವೆನ್ ವಿ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಕಂಪೇರಿಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ಅದರ್ಸ್, ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡೂ ವಂಡರ್ಸ್. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಏನು ಸಾಮರ್ಥ್ಯ ಇದೆ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಏನು ಟ್ಯಾಲೆಂಟ್ ಇದೆ, ಯು ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಇವಾಲ್ವ್ ದಟ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟಿವ್ ಆರ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಟು ನರ್ಚರ್ ಯುವರ್. ಎಲ್ಲರಲ್ಲೂ ಒಬ್ಬೊಬ್ರು ಒಂದೊಂದು ಕಲೆ ಇದ್ದೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. But somehow we are blindly following someone that I want to earn like him and all. Comparison ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಬ್ಯುಸಿ ಆಗಿಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಗಿವ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಟು ಅವರ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್. ಥಿಂಕ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ, ಆ ಥರ ಮೀನು ಬರಲಿ ಅಂತ ಐ ಯೂಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಬ್ಲಾಸಮ್. ಸೊ before discussion, I want to thank all of you. This is my son, 7-year-old. He ಇದು ಅವ್ನು ಬಿಡಿಸಿದ್ದು. So I wanted to use this last moment as a thank you slide for Blossom theme. So I'm thankful to all of you for patiently listening my talk. And also let us think how we can educate our future generation about this one. How to label a claim, if nobody is claiming on label, just means how to ask the company about the formula. They may not reveal the formula review ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂತ ಎಲ್ಲೂ ಇಲ್ಲ, but ingredients they are using. Definitely they can ask. Let us discuss what are the steps to steps to be taken. Okay, thank you all.
Good morning, sir. Thank you so much for a wonderful talk. So I was not clear on, because you wanted to skip over it, it was too technical. But if you could just simplify why nanoparticles is better than the other non-nanoparticle technology one. Another question is about the gardening, where the training you said for urban gardeners. If you could tell us how we could reach you on that. And the third question. So
we have 20 minutes.
How are you managing to keep your costs down? I mean, I checked the prices. They seem to be competitive or even lesser than what the big companies charge. So how are you managing that?
It's a good question.
Thank you.
All the three questions are good questions. First one is the nanotechnology part. Okay. See, nanoparticle is having high surface area. See, when you cut this object or this one, there is two types of approach. One is top to bottom approach and bottom to down. When you cut into two pieces, there is surface area will be more. See, as I mentioned, silver nanoparticles, silver in normal form, for example, we studied, I'm giving the example of a cream for wound healing, okay? In a normal form, it will take much time to heal wound. But in nano form, which is having high surface area, only a small amount of the ingredient is sufficient. So it is all due to the high surface area. The surface area, the application part will be more. So it is the nanoparticles property increases due to high surface area. It is the main reason. High surface area is the reason for application. So, for example, if you need 100 mg for example, in nanotechnology, 100 mg to cure some pain in this knee means, the goodness of nanoparticle is you can just target that portion only, not to take orally medicine and go, it will dissolve and it will absorb in the blood and it will go the pain release. But in nanotechnology, just you can insert or you can give the medicine, it will affect only that area. So these are all the advanced drug delivery now they are working, and we worked on wound healing gel and all. We studied with like in Gulbarga, we studied and in college. See, for example, if it is taking 7 days to heal completely wound the heel, but with our nanoparticle cream, within 2 to 3 days, you can heal the wound. So this is the one of the applications. Similarly, in advanced water purifier and all, they use silver nanoparticles. For example, Tata Swatch, they use silver nanoparticles. It's the power of silver anta ಏನು ಹೇಳೋದು, it's not nothing but silver nanoparticles. So with a high surface area, it can do wonders. Okay. The second question is about gardening. Before COVID, we used to conduct live sessions like this and hands-on experience. We were having a demo garden, like a model garden on our terrace. But COVID changed our method of teaching or workshop a lot. Now last week, there was an event called Uta from Tota, free workshops we conduct. You can just register and attend the workshop. It's a 2 to 3 hours workshop, starting from how to convert the wet waste in your home to how to use that compost for your gardening, how to collect seeds, our native seeds, because that is a big topic. We are using many modified and treated seeds for gardening, how to collect your own seeds from your garden, how to control the pest. It's called sustainable pest management. We feel we developed a product for insects and all. Customer may not they want the product immediately after spraying, insects should die. We can't develop such product. So we tell people that weekly once you have to spray at a protection spray. If more insect, just prune this one and this one, because chemical tarane effect irbeku andre ನಾವು ಏನು ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ ಆ ಥರ. So we train people how to, even don't buy our product, chili garlic spray. There are certain spray you can spray and control the pest and all. So this is the sessions, how it will go on. And how to harvest, how to repot the pot. If you are growing in pot, how to repot, how to enrich the soil. These are all the points we cover in workshop. Okay. So our partner Dr. Rajendra Hegde is working in Garden City Farmers. It's an NGO to promote gardening in Bengaluru. There are more than 40,000 urban terrace gardeners in Bengaluru. There is a OTG group also, where we can post our harvest. I grow this. So it's gardening is a joyful thing. So ಅದೇ ಹೇಳಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ, ನಮ್ಗೆ observation ಮಾಡೋದು, ನಮ್ಮ ಟೈಮನ್ನು how we can utilize this gardening. Best thing is to grow your own food, at least palak, coriander. You can feel the difference. The market, the coriander you bring it from market to what you grow. It may take time. That's why we need patience. Cabbage will take 3 months time to plant. And do you know what is the which vegetable is highly pesticide content irodu gotta nimge? Which vegetable? Cabbage and cauliflower. Okay. As I said, we can't blame the farmer, because they need to give spray very regular interval, especially for cabbage, leaf eating insects. It's common, this one, even for cauliflower. So they will spray a lot. So now either you can grow your own cabbage, or you can connect with the farmer. Nanage without spray id madodu. Then what happens? 10 alli 4 they may lose with the insect. 6 I am ready to buy. Let us collaborate. You grow in this one. If you are very much fond of cabbage. Another thing, don't buy cabbage. Okay, na. So that I am doing. So ee tara cabbage. Similarly, fruits alli, which is the highest? Grapes ತುಂಬ ಸ್ಪ್ರೇ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. You can see the layer also on the pesticide layers. And many people, after eating 4, you will feel the burning sensation in throat. That is also due to chemicals. So grapes ಎಷ್ಟು ಸಿಹಿಯಾಗಿರುತ್ತೋ ಅಷ್ಟು ಇದೆ. But there are alternatives. ನಮ್ಮ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬಿಜಾಪುರದಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Completely without chemicals they are growing. That's why we have to connect with such organization which are sourcing. They will visit the farmers. Even you can visit, or this one. ಆ ಥರ ಮಾಡು. Of course, rate will be ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ನಾವು ಆ ಥರ ಏನಾದರೂ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಗ್ರೇಪ್ಸ್ ನೀವೇ ಬೆಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಹೇಳೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಅದು ಬೆಳೆದವರು ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದನ್ನು ಬೆಳೆದವರು ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ BN ವಿಶ್ವನಾಥ್ ಅವ್ರ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರ ಟೆರೇಸಲ್ಲಿ ಗ್ರೇಪ್ಸ್ ಇದೂ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಸೊ ಆ ಥರ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಗ್ರೋ ಗ್ರೇಪ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ. ಆ್ಯಪಲ್ ಒಂದು ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿ, ಓಕೆನಾ. Tree type you can't grow on terrace or this one. Papaya ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. Papaya also, see these fruits, while growing also they spray chemicals, fruits and vegetables. Even the soil also, it's contaminated with chemicals. And ನಮಗೆ ನಾವು ಹೇಳಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ, ವಿ ಆರ್ ಬ್ಯೂಟಿ, ಇದು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಕಲರ್ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು ಸರ್, ಏನು ಡಾಟ್ ಇರಬಾರ್ದು ಬಾಳೆಹಣ್ಣು ಮೇಲೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೂ ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ ಇದೆ. ಮಾವಿನ ಹಣ್ಣು ಒಂದೇ ಥರ ಸರ್ ಕಲರ್ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಬೇಗ ಹಣ್ಣಾಗಬೇಕು, ಕಾರ್ಬೈಡ್ ದೇ ಯೂಸ್. ಸೊ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಅವರ್ ಮೈಂಡ್. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹುಳಿ ಇದ್ರೂ ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, ನಮಗೆ ಲೇಟಾಗಿ ಈಗ ಬೇಗ ಇದು ರೈಪಣ್ಣು ಆಗಿದ್ದೇನೆ ಹಾರ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಅರ್ಜೆಂಟ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಆರ್ಟಿಫಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಸ್ಪ್ರೇ ಟು ಮೇಕ್ ಇಟ್ ripen very fast. Okay, these are all the side effects. So now responsible consumers ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಸೊ ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ಆಲ್ ವಿ ನಾನು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ವಿಷಯಾಂತರ ಆಯಿತು. ಸೊ ವಿ ಟ್ರೈನ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಹೌ ಟು ಗ್ರೋ ದೇರ್ ಓನ್ ಫುಡ್ ಇನ್ ಅ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ವೇ. ಸೊ ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಗ್ರೀನ್ ವೆಜಿಟೇಬಲ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ದ ಟೊಮೆಟೋಸ್ ಆ ಥರ ವಿ ಟ್ರೈನ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಇನ್. ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಊಟ ಫ್ರಮ್ ತೋಟ, ಇಫ್ ಯು ಸರ್ಚ್ ಊಟ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಯುವರ್ ತೋಟ ಆನ್ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಾ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಕಮ್ ಟು ನೋ. ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ವೀಕ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಒನ್ಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟೆಡ್. ಇನ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ದೆರ್ ಆರ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಸೆಷನ್ಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಕಾಂಪೋಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಸೆಷನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಫಾರ್ ಕಿಡ್ಸ್ ಚಿನ್ನರ ಕೈತೋಟ ಅಂತ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಫಾರ್ ಕಿಡ್ಸ್ ಟು ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ ಫಾರ್ಮಿಂಗ್ ಆ ಥರ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ಎಲ್ಡರ್ಸ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯಾನಿಕ್ ಟೆರೆಸ್ ಗಾರ್ಡನಿಂಗ್ ವರ್ಕ್ಶಾಪ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ come to our price. Price is the definitely issue. Actually ನಮ್ಮದು ಪ್ರೈಸು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿನೇ ಇತ್ತು ಕಂಪೇರ್ಡ್ ಟು ಅದರ್ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಬ್ರ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಸ್. ಸಿನ್ಸ್ 9 years ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ನಾಟ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ಡ್ ದ ಪ್ರೈಸ್. ಬಟ್ ಈಗ ನಾವು ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಇದ್ವಿ, ಆವಾಗ ಈಗ ಮತ್ತೆ GST ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಸೊ see, as I mentioned, ma'am, the main raw material is this one. Compared to chemical, this one, our products are higher, costlier only. But we made a supply chain management in such a way that we made farmers clusters in Uttara Kannada and all. Directly now buy ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. So we want to pass it on that to our customers. And ours is ತುಂಬ ಏನು ಕಮರ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಇದಲ್ಲ. ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ನಾವು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ನಾವು ಇದಾಗಬೇಕು, ಯೂನಿಕಾರ್ನ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಸೊ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಫಾಲೋಯಿಂಗ್, ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ಪೇಷನ್ಸ್, ಪರ್ಸಿವರೆನ್ಸ್, ಅದೇನು ನಮ್ದೇನು ನಾವು ಜೀವನ ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ದು ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಇಂಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಆರ್ ಅವರ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ಸ್ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಇಂಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟ್. ಸೊ ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ಅವರ್ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಕಂಪ್ಯಾರಿಬ್ಲಿ ಚೀಪರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಬಟ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಎಫಿಷಿಯಂಟ್. ನೋ ಕಾಂಪ್ರಮೈಸ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ದ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್. ಇಫ್ ಯು ಯೂಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಕಮ್ ಟು ನೋ. And of course 10 or 20 rupees more than chemicals also, but even we can decrease in future if we make it in big scale. See, for example, if we buy bottles, plastic bottles, 100 buy ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ರೇಟ್, 1000 if you buy one rate. Okay, if you buy in 10,000, 15,000, drastically they come down. That we can pass it on to the customer. So ಅಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಕೇಲ್ ಹೋಗುವಾಗ we have to promote more our products. That's we are trying. Every farmers market and all we attend, our boys will go and they promote. So but we are very slowly, organic growth ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ, very slowly we are moving towards mainly sustainable business. ನಮಗೆ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಬಟ್ we want to employ people, but it should sustain. ಈಗೆಲ್ಲ ಏನು ಫುಲ್ ಹೈಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ 100 crore ಟರ್ನ್ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಸೆಲ್ ಟು ಸಮ್ ಅದರ್ ಬಿಗ್ ಕಂಪ್ನೀಸ್, ಬಟ್ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಮೈ ಮೋಟೋ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅವರ್ ಮೋಟೋ. ವಿ ಡೋಂಟ್ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಸೆಲ್. ಓಕೆ, ನಮಗೇನಾದರೂ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ಸಾಮರ್ಥ್ಯ ಇದ್ದರೆ ವಿ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಪಾಸ್ ಆನ್. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಮಚ್ ಕಮರ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಇದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಮೆನ್ಷನ್. ಸೊ we need a support people like you to mouth. You may not see any marketing or advertisement or even social media. I will keep on posting one or two with yakandre presence illa andre nowadays if you don't have social media presence means sir Facebook page ilva anta keltare. So that's why I keep on weekly once I only create some post and post it on social media. But ಈಗ ಕರಿಷ್ಮಾ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ನಾನು ಐ ಆಮ್ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್, ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಯೂಸ್. ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ಮೋರ್ ಟು ಮೋರ್ ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟಿಂಗ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ಡ್ ಅಸ್ ಅ ಲಾಟ್. ಸೊ ಇವನ್ ವಿ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ರೆಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಇಫ್ ಅವರ್ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಗೋಸ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸಸ್. ವಿ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಪಾಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಆನ್ ಟು ದ ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಬೈ ವಿತ್ ಮೋರ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದಿ ಫಾರ್ಮರ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಅವರ್ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟಿವ್, ಮ್ಯಾಮ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್.
ಹಲೋ ಸರ್, ತುಂಬ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು ನಿಮ್ಮ ರಿಸರ್ಚ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು. ಸರ್, ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ 3 or 4 questions, sir. First one is, sir, you wear many hats, right? You are a business owner, researcher, you do workshops and all. So I want to know how you split your time among these various different professions, you could say. 2 other things are, so they are like sort of my own personal complaints with respect to the natural stuff, right? So one was ನಮ್ಮನೇಲೂ ಶಿಕಾಕಾಯಿ ಒಂದು 10 ವರ್ಷದ ಹಿಂದೆವರೆಗೂ ತಲೆ ಸ್ನಾನಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ಅದೇ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದು. ಬಟ್ ದೆನ್ ಮೈ ಮದರ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ಸಮ್ ಸಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಎನ್ ಅಲರ್ಜಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಶಿ ವಾಸ್ ಅಡ್ವೈಸ್ ಟು ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ದಟ್ ಶಿಕಾಕಾಯಿ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದಟ್ ಕುಡ್ ಬಿ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಕಾಸಸ್. So is it true, or And if it is, like, are there any alternatives for shikakai in the natural space? So third one is, I have used natural fabric cleaner, sir. Nim company dalla, but beredu. One thing which I observe, which might also be a mindset, is after washing, it doesn't have the sparkle. So it cleans, as you said, but we have been trained that once wash agi bandre pala anbeku, solpa bright agirbeku. That's what ads have taught us,
yes.
And that's what we accept also. But I somehow, at least for my formal clothes and like ಆಚೆ ಹಾಕೋಣ ಬಟ್ಟೆಗೆ I find it some sort of I could say some sort of an issue. I would not say it an issue. So ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಈ ಥರ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ಇಲ್ಲ ವಾಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಬ್ರ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಐ ವಾಸ್ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್? ಸರ್ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಬಂದು, ನೀವು ಗ್ರೇ ವಾಟರ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ ಸರ್. ಗ್ರೇ ವಾಟರು ಅದರ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಸ್ ವಿಚ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಇನ್ ಅವರ್ ಅರ್ಬನ್ ಗಾರ್ಡನ್ ಆರ್ ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಬಾಲ್ಕನಿಗೆ, ವಾಟ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಅದರ್ ಯೂಸಸ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಸರ್? ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಒಂದಷ್ಟು ನೀರು ಕೊಡಬೇಕಷ್ಟೇ, ಮಳೆ ಬಂದಾಗ ಅದು ಬೇಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಬಟ್ ಗ್ರೇ ವಾಟರ್ ಮನೇಲಿ ತುಂಬ ಒಂದು ಮನೆ ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಗ್ರೇ ವಾಟರ್ ಇಸ್ the output of grey water will be more. So what can be the other uses of grey water? ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಾ, ಆರ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಲೈಕ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡದೇ ಇದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಲೆಟ್ ಔಟ್ ಇನ್ ಟು ದ ಸೀವೇಜ್ ಇಸ್ ಮೈ ಕ್ವಶನ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸರ್.
ಗುಡ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್. ಶಿಕಾಕಾಯಿ ನೀವು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು, ಅದು ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಅಂದ್ರಲ್ಲ, ವಾಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಪ್ಯೂರ್ ಶಿಕಾಕಾಯಿ ಆರ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ಪೌಡರ್ ಆರ್ somebody you are purchasing ಅಂತ ನೋಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ there may be some adulteration also to this one. Directly shikakai, of course, soap nut shikakai, for few people it may be allergic. See, ನಮ್ದು ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬರು ಸ್ಕಿನ್ನು, all of our skin is different from others, okay? So better thing is, before using any cosmetics or cleaning products, patch test anta. If you search patch test, you will come to know. You can just apply the minute dilute portion on the backside of our skin. If no irritation or no allergy, you can use that. So usually soap nut also, for some people it is allergic. ನಮ್ಮದು ಕಸ್ಟಮರು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು, ಸರ್ ನಮಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಇಚಿಂಗ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಮೇ ಬಿ 1000 ಒಬ್ಬರಿಗೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅದು. It definitely, it will, see, for example, any herbs, or some people, palak is allergic. Some people, mint is allergic. So for them, it's not, maybe the saponin itself is allergic. So for them, there are safer means, maybe, I don't know whether, if it is saponin allergic, I don't know what is the alternative. Whether your mother is safe with the other, like glycerin soap ಅಂತ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಆ ಥರ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಆ ಥರ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಪ್ಯೂರ್ ವೆಜಿಟೇಬಲ್ ಗ್ಲಿಸರಿನ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ವೆರಿ ಸೇಫ್ ಆಲ್ಟರ್ನೇಟಿವ್. ಅನದರ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್, ವಿಚ್ ಒನ್? ದ ಕ್ಲಾತ್. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಮೈಂಡ್ಸೆಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ. ಸಿ, they use optical brighteners to sparkle the, even for toilet nar they use, and for fabric conditioner or fabric, this one they use optical brightener. It's a illusion or this kind of thing. You will feel a sparkle kind of thing. We are facing that issue with our product. You will not get sparkling effect and all. Even we don't suggest for white cloths, because it may mild yellowish or brownish agbodu because of the extract color. We don't use colors and this one. It may affect. Now politely we will tell this, that's this one. So some natural products like this, some points you have to agree, and this one, because we can do without colorless extract also, we can create. You can vapor deposition method anta. It's like a simple, if you boil, collect that water from the wafers, that also got a very good content, but it's a very huge investment and all. That has no color, it's like watercolor only, and then there is no white color, white fabric also you can use. So there are some points which we can't claim, like a sparkling effect, and it's called like brightening agent. There is no very good alternative for brightening agents which the chemical products they use. Similarly, we faced issue with toilet cleaners. Many schools, they are using our toilet cleaner for, it's a biodigester friendly. Many schools, they have biodigester. They will convert that into compost and all. See, if we use acid-based or ammonia-based toilet cleaners, it will kill the useful microorganism which will convert the waste into the like compost or this one. And there is a bad smell from the biodigester. It is not converting the gas or this one properly because chemical or acid-based cleaners, it will kill the good microorganism also. It will kill every organism, okay? So you also feel while cleaning that fumes, it is not good for our lungs and all. In foreign, they use mask and all. In India, we directly clean and this one. And there, the complaint is, sir, adar tara sparkle holita illa namdu toilet. Simple clean agide. Then we ask whether freshness idya, aa tara irbeko. It should detach the dirt, oil layer, microorganism friend. It should clean. That is our objective. It will not give optical illusion and all. So even with our toilet cleaner, we faced that issue. Regarding my time, of course, it's difficult because I engage with different pharma companies also. In BPRL, we are working on women hygiene products and all. See, in BRICS, there are certain products only cleaning and agri-related we are working. But I'm interested in pharma and drug delivery and all. So I wanted to utilize my knowledge to develop. So as a consultant, I visit different pharma companies. There also I will give 1 or 2 days of week I spend. And some of the startup company also I'm mentoring to develop safer cosmetic products. This is how definitely it's a challenging to utilize my time in a proper way. But somehow I'm managing. I have one son of 7 years old and small 1-year-old daughter. I have to give time to my family also. But I am happy that I'm contributing to our society or nature. That is what I wanted to become. Andre ಏನಾದರೂ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಇರಬೇಕು ಅಂತಲೇ ಇದು. Of course, there is a lot of challenges. You may not see money in immediately. You may not earn like big companies or tech companies and all. But it depends on ನನಗೆ ದುಡ್ಡು ಬೇಕಾ ಅಥವಾ ಖುಷಿ ಬೇಕಾ ಅಂತ. So ಇದೆಲ್ಲ it's my personal this one. But as you all creative mind people, ನಿಮಗೆ maybe many of you were entrepreneurs also, you were there. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ನಂದು ಇದಷ್ಟೇ, ನಿಮ್ದು ಇನ್ನೂ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದಿರ್ಬೋದು. But somehow I'm managing. I want to utilize my more time to develop different products which is safe, which is now many are claiming only to safe on skin, safe on. But what about earth-friendly products? We should not contaminate our water bodies, earth, soil. ಎಷ್ಟು ಸಾಯಿಲಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟೊಂದು ರಿಚ್ನೆಸ್ ಇರಬೇಕಿತ್ತು, ಬಟ್ we are losing the upper layer of the soil. We are contaminating the soil. So as a researcher, I want to ignite other researcher. See, many very good researcher in our organization, they are working, but it should not only confined to publication. ನಂದು ಇಷ್ಟು ಪಬ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ನಂದು ಇಷ್ಟು ಪೇಟೆಂಟ್ ಇದೆ, ನಂದು ಅದು ಅವಾರ್ಡ್ ಇದು. ಬಟ್ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಯೂಸ್ ಟು ದ ಸೊಸೈಟಿ? ಅದು ನಿಮ್ಮದು ಆ ರಿಸರ್ಚ್ ಲ್ಯಾಬ್ ಟು ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟ್ಗೆ ಬಂದಿದೆಯಾ? ಆ ಥರ ಇಫ್ ವಿ ಸಾರಿ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಆಡಿಬಲ್ ರೈಟ್? ಆ ಥರ ಆಲ್ ದ ರಿಸರ್ಚರ್ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಥಿಂಕ್, ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡೂ ವಂಡರ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಆ ಥರ ಐ ಫೀಲ್ ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು interact with more scientists, ask them to bring your research to the society. Not only publication ಮಾಡಿ, but bring that to the society. Let the society ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಗಲಿ. Of course, our advanced this tech-ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತು AI-ದಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ತುಂಬ we are doing very great work and all. But what about our environment? ಆ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ sustainable lifestyle, ಆ ಥರ how we are promoting that, I am trying to connect with more people, to educate more people about the products, just to give our mother, for our future generation, let us give a very good earth anta ashte nandu motto.
So wanted to appreciate the intent with which you're running business, and I think I'm sure all of us are inspired, and maybe many more people will run business with such positive impact as one of the key goals. I had two questions. One, when we were running the exercise, and I was also learning from everyone what are the chemicals, what is the impact, etc. A lot of people also brought up saying, hey, this is banned in the EU, this is banned in this country, etc. From how you've interacted with maybe regulatory authorities or government, what is the framework? So when very clearly there are papers or research on a particular component or ingredient having negative impact, how far away or how disparate are the standards between, say, other countries and us, and what is the framework that India uses to decide to have something or not have something? First question. Second, couple of decades back, that image of the sea turtle having like a straw in its nose became really popular, and then people then started studying what is the impact of plastics going into animals, into water and their ecosystems. Then they started studying what happens when the plastic is ingested by these animals. And from there we've come to a place now where there is ongoing research on how microplastics impact us, where we consume plastics in very, very small particles, right? Would you be able to share any thoughts on how everything, when you walk into a supermarket, everything is practically packaged in plastic with no real exception? How does that impact us when we consume it? And is there enough scientific study to say that it does have an impact, or is it still fairly ongoing as a area of study?
Good. It's a good question. Regarding rules and stringent, there is no stringent rules by the government. We have Bureau of Indian Standards. They have made that limits how to use, how much to use and all. But many may not, because who will test that? Actually, the officer who is responsible, or a drug controller or a food inspector, he should visit the supermarkets on the buy or get the pack and test whether all this, we can find all the limits, how much it's used and all. That should be there, but how many of we know that they will fine a factory or this one if it is not used. But as a consumer, we don't know whether they are using it, because only the inspector will know and the company will know. Okay. So in EU and Europe and all, before entering only, we have to give all the reports, how much you, and they will also test that whether it is, they have in-house testing. We also have, but we should, government should have a strict rule that it should pass. And if the batches, after passing, see, for passing the test, we may make same formula, but whether we are following that formula afterwards also, how they can, they can go and take and stamp sampling. So that is that much rule. So we as a consumer should demand, sir, as a transparency in formula, and also the limits which are used. As you mentioned, definitely microplastic is the very culprit. Okay. Maybe 1 or 2 years back, I wrote on Kannada article. Okay, Totti in the Tattege, means Totti means our basin. Okay, see, we are fascinated about the beads in the gel, the face wash and all. There is a small bead. How it will go pass on through our sink? It will go to the lake. The fish will eat that microplastic. Again, it will come back to our plates, and we will eat that. See, it can't digest the plastic and all. As you mentioned, it can't digest. It has to come back to us only. So even for drinking water also, packaging, we will get microplastic. It's a very big topic. Only recently research has started what is the ill effects of microplastic. Definitely it's not good. Prolonged exposure, daily, if you drink daily bottled water and all, it's really not good. Even with the packaging like chips and other packaging also, slowly we are adding more microplastics to the our system. And also microbeads, okay, which is directly used in cosmetics. It is causing also so much ill effect it is having. Microbeads means small structure which is used in gel for rubbing action. For skin or face pack and all, they use. So as a consumer, we should avoid. Namak beda, I don't want microplastics. Natural alternative is charcoal. Charcoal is having very good rubbing action. Multani mitti, we have very good rubbing action. Atara, we have to opt such product. So as a if you are an influencer, influence such this one, like don't avoid using microbeads. If the product is having microbeads, avoid using it. Because it will go into the system, again come back. Fish will eat, fish will come to our plate. Again we will eat. So that is the ill impact of micro beads. Only 2 questions, right? Okay. So this is how in all our this one we have chemicals. There should be limit. Let us make our mind that from now onwards we will see the labels. If you can't understand, go through research. Now ಬೇಡದಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನೇನೋ ರಿಸರ್ಚ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀವಿ. Let us spend time on this ಅಂತ. So we have given you like one hand wash bottle. Use it. It is less lather. First ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ. Lather is less. Whatever soap nut and shikakai give, that much lather it will give. But it will clean dirt. As a formulation scientist, we should, I already told you, it should work well. And no much fragrance. ಊಟಕ್ಕೂ ಅದೇ ಸ್ಮೆಲ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರಲ್ಲ. Just mild. Actually, I avoid using essential oils, fragrance. Even dishwash ಯಾಕೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಫ್ರಾಗ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಬೇಕು? ಡಿಶ್ವಾಶ್ಗೆ ಬೇಡ. ಪ್ಲೇಟ್ಗೂ ಅದೇ ಸ್ಮೆಲ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಬೇಡ. ಬಟ್ ವಿದೌಟ್ ಫ್ರಾಗ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಇಫ್ ವಿ ಸೆಲ್ ದ maybe 1% ತಗೋಬೋದು. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಫೀಲಿಂಗ್ ವಿ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಎಸೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಆಯಿಲ್ಸ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಫೀಲ್. ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದರೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಕಾಂಟ್ ಗ್ರೋ. ಈಗ ನಾವು ಎದುರು ನೋಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಶುಡ್ ರನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸೇಫ್ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ವಿ ಶುಡ್. ಸೊ ವಿ ಶುಡ್ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಸಮ್ ಎಸೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಆಯಿಲ್ ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ಸೇಫ್. ಬಟ್ ವಿ ನೋ ಡೋಂಟ್. ಈಗ ಶಾಂಪೂವಿಂಗಿಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಬೇಕಾಗ್ಬೋದು. ಅದೇ ಹೇಳಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ, ವಿ ಶುಡ್ ಚೇಂಜ್. ನಮಗೆ ನೊರೆ ಬೇಕೋ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಬೇಕೋ, ಸ್ಮೆಲ್ ಬೇಕೋ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಬೇಕೋ, ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ನಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು. ಈಗ ಸ್ಲೋಲಿ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಎಜುಕೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಮೈ ಸನ್ಸ್. ಈಗ ಪೇಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅವನು ಇದು ನೊರೆ ಇಲ್ದ್ರೂ ಇದು ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಪೌಡ್ರು, ದೆರ್ ಆರ್ ಲಿಕ್ವಿಡ್ಸ್ ವಿದೌಟ್ ಎನಿ ಸರ್ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೆಂಟ್, ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಇದೆ ಫಾರ್ ವಾಷಿಂಗ್ ಅವರ್ ಟೀತ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ ದಟ್. ಆ ಥರ ಸೇಫರ್ ಆಲ್ಟರ್ನೇಟಿವ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಚೂಸ್. ನಾವು ಈಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಫಾದರ್ಸು ಅವ್ರ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರ ಕರ್ತವ್ಯ ಮಾಡೋದೇನಿತ್ತು, ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಜಾಬ್ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು, ಸೆಟ್ಲ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. ಈಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳದ್ದು ನಾವು ಈಗ ಏನು, ನಮ್ಮದು ಜನ್ರೇಷನ್ ಏನು, ನಿನ್ಗೇನು ಬೇಕೋ ಮಾಡಪ್ಪ, ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ನೀವು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್ ಆಗಿರು, ಅಷ್ಟು ಲೆವೆಲ್ಗೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ವಿ. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಆ ಸ್ಟೇಜಿಗೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ವಿ. ಬಟ್ ನೇಚರ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್, ವಿ ಆರ್ ಲೂಸಿಂಗ್ ಅವರ್ ಕನೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ನೇಚರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅವರ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್. ನಾವು ಇಮ್ಯಾಜಿನ್, ವೆನ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಯು ವಿಸಿಟೆಡ್ ಪಾರ್ಕ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ಡ್? ಇದು ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ಫ್ಲವರ್ ಆಗಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಈಗ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ. ನಾನು ಹೋಗೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಮಗನ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡೋಗಿ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಅನಕಾರ್ಡಿಯಮ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟಾಲೆ ಅಂತ. ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್? ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಸೈಂಟಿಫಿಕ್ ನೇಮ್, ವಿ ಡೋಂಟ್ ನೋ. ಕೋಕೋಸ್ ನ್ಯೂಸಿಫೆರಾ ಅದೇನು ಅದಂದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತು. ಮೆನಿ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಇದು ರೀಟಾ ಶಿಕಾಕಾಯಿ ಬಿಡಿ, ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇವೆಂಟಲ್ಲಿ ಇಷ್ಟ ಏನು ಸಾರ್ ತಿನ್ನೋದಾ ಅಂತ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಬಾಯಿಗೆ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ. ತಿನ್ನೋದಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ನೇಚರ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರು ನಮ್ಮ ಗ್ರ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಮದರ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇದು ಯೂಸ್. ಹೌದಾ? ಓಕೆ ಓಕೆ. ಮತ್ತು ಇದು ತುಂಬ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಸರ್ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಸೊ ಆ ಥರ ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್ ತುಂಬ ಕಷ್ಟ ಇದೆ. ವಿ ಆರ್ ಆಲ್ ಬ್ಯುಸಿ ಇನ್ ವಾಚಿಂಗ್ ರೀಲ್ಸ್. ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಟ್ರೆಂಡ್ ಆಯಿತು ಅಂದರೆ ಅದನ್ನೇ ಇದು ಮಾಡೋದು. ಸೊ ನಮ್ಮದು ಏನು ಸರ್ ಕೇಳ್ದಂಗೆ ಆಪ್ಟಿಮಿಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಯಾವಾಗ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? ನೀವು ಕನ್ವಿನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು, ನಮ್ಮ ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರು ಮತ್ತು 4 ಜನಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಆ ಥರ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ನಮ್ಗೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಬೇಕು, ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟು ಬೇಕು. ಆದರೆ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟು ಅದೇ ನಾನು ಕರಿಷ್ಮಾ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ. ಈಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾಯಿದೆ. ಶರಾವತಿಯಿಂದ ಮತ್ತೆ ನೀರು ಪಂಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ವಿದ್ಯುತ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂತೆ, ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟು. ಬಟ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಶರಾವತಿಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಡ್ಯಾಮ್ ಕಟ್ಟಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಆ ಶರಾವತಿ ನದಿ ಫ್ಲೋ. ನಾನೀಗ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ನಾನೊಂದು ಬೈಟು ವೀಡಿಯೋ ಮಾಡಿ ಸೋಷಲ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಾ ಹಾಕಬೇಕು. ಮುಂದೆ ನಾನು ನನ್ನ ಮಗಂಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಶರಾವತಿ ಅಂತ ನದಿ ಇತ್ತು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುವಂಗೆ ಆಗಬಾರ್ದು. ನಮಗೆ ಆ ಥರ ಬೇಡ. ನಮಗೆ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಬೇಕು, ಆದರೆ ಸುಸ್ಥಿರ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್, ಸಸ್ಟೈನೇಬಲ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ವಿ ನೀಡ್. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಟ್ರೈ ಟು ಕನ್ವಿನ್ಸ್ ಅವರ್ ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್ ಜನ್ರೇಷನ್. ಅಫ್ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ನೀನು ರೀಲ್ಸ್ ನೋಡಪ್ಪ, ತೊಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ, ನೀನು ರೀಲ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡು. ಬಟ್ ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅವರ್ ನೇಚರ್. ನಾನು ಅದೇ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಈಗ ಎನಿಬಡಿ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಉತ್ತರ ಕನ್ನಡ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್? ಇಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿ, ಈಗ ಅದೇ ಉತ್ತರ ಕನ್ನಡ ಇದ್ದರೆ ನಾನು ಸೆಷನ್ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೌದು ದಯಾ ಅವರು ನಿಮ್ಮದು ಅಂತ. ಅದೇ ಥರ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದವರು ಯು ಪಿಗೆ ಹೋದಾಗ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ, ಓಕೆನಾ. ಇಂಡಿಯಾದವರು, ನಾನು ಸ್ಪೇನಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾಗ ಇಂಡಿಯಾದವ್ರು ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ವಿ, ವಾರಕ್ಕೊಂದ್ಸತಿ ಊಟ. ಅದೇ ಥರ ನಾವು ಇನ್ ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್ ಏನಾದರೂ ಒಂದು ಬೇರೆ ಗ್ರಹದ ಜೊತೆ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆದರೆ ಆವಾಗ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ಭೂಮಿ ಇದು ಇನ್ನು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟೇಜಿಗೆ ಬಂದುಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ ನಾವು ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಆ ಥರ ಪ್ರೀತಿ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಹೇಳೋದು. ಈಗ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಮನೆ ಕುಟುಂಬದವ್ರು ಸಿಕ್ಕರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಯವರು ಅವರು ಅಂತ, ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆ ಕುಟುಂಬ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಹೋದರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇದು ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಆ ಥರ ಪ್ರೀತಿ ಯಾವಾಗ ಇದು ನಮ್ಮದು ಪರಿಸರ ನಾವು ಕಾದ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ ಅಂತ ಬಂದರೆ, ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ದೊಡ್ಡ ವರ್ಡು. ಈಗ ನಾನು ಮಾತಾಡೋದೇ ಭಾರಿ, ಬಟ್ ಇದು ಮಾಡೋದು ತುಂಬ ಕಷ್ಟ. ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ದಂಗೆ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು, ಎಲ್ಲ ಲೆಕ್ಚರ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೋದು, ಆದರೆ ನಾನೇ ಕನ್ವಿನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ನನ್ನ ಮಗನಿಗೆ ಅದು ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಇದು. ಸೊ ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ನಮ್ದು ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಸೆಷನಿಂದ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ನಾನು ಮೊದಲು ಬಾಟ್ಲು ಹೊರಗಡೆ ತಗೋತಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ನಾನು ತೊಗೊಂಡೋಗ್ತೀನಿ ಬಾಟ್ಲು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ಪು ನೀವು ಇದು ಅಂತ ನಾನು ನಿಮಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ಸರ್. ನೋಡೋಣ, ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಬಿ ಆಪ್ಟಿಮಿಸ್ಟಿಕ್, ಎಸ್ ಅಂತ ಬರುವಂಗಾಗಲಿ ಅಂತ ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಸರ್.
Thank you so much, sir, for that talk.